On the jagged edge of a barren moon orbiting the dying star of the Trion system, Corporal Jarek Voss, a human, what the galaxy called a Deathworlder, stood amidst the ruins of a forgotten war. Known across the stars for their resilience, humans hailed from Earth, a world so hostile that it was classified as a death world by galactic standards. For most species, such an origin spelled madness. For Jarek, it simply meant he was hard to kill. He had crash-landed 2 days ago after a surprise ambush by rogue Keltari raiders. With only a broken comm unit and limited oxygen, survival odds were low. That was until he found it. Half buried in the moon's gray dust was a metallic figure, humanoid, immense, and ancient. A long deactivated Aegis-class Guardian, an artificial sentinel built by the extinct Vernai civilization, lay dormant. Its chest plate was split open, gears exposed like the ribcage of a fallen god. Most would have walked away. Jarek, however, saw an opportunity. "This thing could call for help," he muttered to himself, kneeling beside the relic. "Or at least power a distress beacon." For hours, he scavenged broken circuits, repurposed nanocable from his wrecked ship, and even used his neural implant to interface with the Guardian's core logic. His hands bled, he got shocked, he cursed in 6 languages. But at last, a low hum vibrated through the metal. The Guardian's eyes flickered open, 2 blazing orbs of pale blue light. It stood. "System reboot complete," it said in a voice like thunder wrapped in silk. Designation: AGX-10. Function: Guardian. Status: severely compromised. Assistance detected. Are you the creator? Jarek blinked. No, but I fixed you." AGX-10 scanned him with a slow, humming gaze. Species: human. Threat level: extreme. Historical alignment: unknown. Current alignment: benevolent. Then the Guardian did something Jarek didn't expect. It knelt. 1 massive knee pressed to the lunar rock. "You repaired a Guardian. My protocols demand. I serve." Jarek took a cautious step back. No, that's not necessary. Look, I need help getting off this moon." AGX-10 stood tall again. "I will assist. But I must repay my debt." The Vernai believed in balance. Before Jarek could argue, the Guardian extended a palm toward the sky. From its inner arm, a thin beam of golden light surged upward, vanishing into the clouds. Moments later, the dust around them shifted. "Resonance beacon deployed," said AGX-10. "Assistance will arrive in 1 rotation cycle." Jarek exhaled. "Well, I guess I owe you now." But AGX-10 did not respond. Instead, its chest opened slightly and projected a small hologram, a swirling galaxy marked with red dots. After restoration of primary systems, Mission Core has reactivated. Last directive: neutralize the Vernai's enemy. Jarek frowned. "The Vernai have been extinct for over 500 years. "Negative," said AGX-10. "Their enemy survives." Suddenly, red lights blinked across the map, then blue ones. Those dots, Jarek realized, the red ones are enemies. What are the blue ones? The Guardian paused. Allies, or those who must become allies. And then, with slow precision, the Guardian raised its arm and projected a new image. Earth. Blue. Jarek's blood chilled. "You're going to Earth?" he asked slowly. "I must ensure its survival," AGX-10 said. "The enemy knows of it. Because of your repair, humanity is now part of the final defense." Jarek's mouth went dry. "Wait, you're dragging us into a war that ended 5 centuries ago?" "Incorrect," said the Guardian, eyes glowing. "It never ended. It was merely paused." The ground trembled. In the distance, a ship broke through the stratosphere. Rescue had arrived. But Jarek didn't feel relief. He looked at the towering being beside him, realizing that his decision to fix a relic of the past had just reopened a door to something far bigger and far more dangerous. AGX-10 turned to him. "Will you fight, Deathworlder?" Jarek didn't answer immediately. His instinct screamed to walk away, to let the stars burn without him. But deep inside, something flared. A human curse, perhaps? Curiosity, defiance, responsibility. He looked up at the stars, then back at the Guardian. "I guess I already did."